Good evening, good evening. Voices, noise makers, come on in. It's time for Talk That Skit. Talk That Skit. Let's go. Catch up on the week's top skits. Hello, hello. Hey, hi, hello, voices. Let's make some noise. Let's go. Make some comments down below. Let me see where y'all watching from. Catch up on the latest skits of the week. I want to hear y'all. I don't want to just talk to myself. Y'all hear me talk all the time. I want to hear from y'all tonight. Tonight. Talk about what's happening with the latest storylines that everybody is and up in arms about. A lot of different moving parts. A lot of different moving parts going on in the country Wayne skit world. A lot of stuff going on. Y'all had a lot of noise to make about a lot of the different storylines going on. In particular, Shayla, Anthony, and Amber. They are a hot topic. They are a hot commodity. Y'all make some noise, make some comments. Let me hear from y'all. Where y'all watching from? I'm not seeing any comments. Y'all not talking. What's going on? Oh boy. Get into these hot topics, get into these latest skits. The first thing I want to talk about, I really wanted to see where everyone is from. All that are watching, I wanted to see where everybody is from in the comment section. Where are y'all from? Where y'all watching from? Where y'all hail from? I am from Miami, down in the 305. Hello, Miss is it Milver? Hi, how are you? Hey, ATL. Oh, you right there where the action is. Hi, Miss Della. How you doing? How you doing, Miss Ella? Miss Della. Let me show y'all Miss Della comment. Miss Della say this is Miss Della is one of the top noise makers in our community. And Miss Della said Shayla thought she had Anthony. Now she wants to go. Now he wants to go back home to save his money. That's all it is, Miss Della. Hey, Miss Valerie from Philadelphia. How you doing? Hey, Miss Pamela. Oh, Anthony and Shayla. Miss Pamela say Anthony and Shayla. Shayla is not going to let Anthony just stay with Piari. She will bring drama. Definitely. Definitely. Oh my goodness. Listen, that's gonna be Piari is so passive. Piari is so passive. Like she will allow Shayla to come in her house and turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. I believe so. I believe so. It's gonna be a mess. It's really gonna be a mess. Because Shayla not letting go that easily. Shayla's not letting Anthony go that easy. I'm here to tell you right now. It's not going to be that easy. So, what y'all think about Sonny and Shayla's friendship? Like, I don't feel like Sonny and Shayla's friendship is totally over. I really don't believe it is. I don't believe it is because they've had little spats, before, and it seems as though Sonny the one always came back to say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way." Da 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 da. I don't believe that friendship is over. And especially, I believe Shayla's gonna go. Cause who else? What other friend does Shayla have but Sonny? She probably thinks she has Candace, but she really don't. All right. Milva says Amber need to go get a divorce, and I agree. When I tell you, I don't understand why they haven't even sat down to the table together with their both of their attorneys. Why hasn't that happened yet? Listen, y'all, voices, noisemakers. I'm gonna put the link down below. If you would like to come up and I can hear you, I welcome you. If you would like to come up, let me invite y'all in. Come on up here. Just I know y'all get tired of hearing my voice. Oh boy, I appreciate y'all being here tonight. Thank you for joining me. I promised when we got to over 1,000 voices that I was gonna go live. I was gonna start doing lives. So y'all come on up. Come on up. You're welcome. All are welcome. This is our community, and it's just talking skit. We just talk skit. I don't know why they dragging the divorce like they're dragging it. They haven't had any major nothing major happen to say like a big like shocker or no major anything. Nothing. It's just really dragging. It's like sad. It's really sad. I'd be getting kind of over it sometime too. How y'all felt about Shayla going to see Arby? What y'all felt that was about? Like the timing with her going to see Arby about the name change and the timing of Anthony by them coming from Atlanta saying he's not going to be spending as much time there. I felt as though that it may be something's going to turn around in the storyline, but I mean, once I get the feeling that they are going to bring some like shocking or shaking event, it goes back dead. It goes back dry. It really gets dry at times. They put Amber on an emotional roller coaster that is crazy. It's crazy. That's the link. I got the link down in the comments. If you want to come up, you don't have to show your face, keep your camera off, but just let us hear your voice and opinion and reaction on what's happening in the skit world this week. And we know that biggest one when Anthony was saying he was leaving Shayla. Shayla was, you saw that look on her face. Shayla was like, leaving who? Leaving who? Shayla wasn't having it, boy. I tell you. Put Miss Pam. Yeah. Anthony and Shayla. Shayla is not going to she is not going to let him stay there in peace. That's for sure. Definitely not. Definitely not, Miss Pam. Right. Shayla didn't need to go to Arby. She thought Arby was going to be weak. But he stood on business and she was sick. I loved it. Me too. When Arby said, I don't want to look at you, I felt that in my soul. I felt bad for Shayla. Honestly, I did. I felt bad for Shayla. Girl, because that you couldn't have had me standing there any longer when that man said that. I would have got my keys and went on about my way. I would have got my keys and went on about my way. Speaking of Arby, I always had this thought in my mind that Jasmine, y'all said, well, Arby was there. Arby was there when Jasmine suggested the DNA. Y'all help me out on that. When Arby took his DNA test, Jasmine suggested it. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to go back and look how it played out because I thought Jasmine did a little sneaky thing and did the DNA, but one of the voices said no. Arby took the DNA, but I know it was Jasmine. It was Jasmine's idea. That I know. That I know. It's like this can play so many different ways but they dragging it. That they are, and you could drag a storyline for so long that people get totally disinterested in the storyline. Like, come on, how many more times Amber gonna say she's sick? How many more times Anthony gonna like Dalen? How many more times Dalen gonna be the voice of reason? How many more times, do they have to hear the same thing over and over? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's too much and too little going on at the same time with that storyline. Speaking of Dalen, Brittany, attorney Brittany Esquire. Let me ask y'all, do y'all feel like she's worse than Shayla? The same as Shayla? I think more she's more intelligent than Shayla, but she just as shady as Shayla. It's like, are you kidding me? The lie she telling. But then I saw somebody, one of the voices said that all of them have secrets. Amber had the secret of the kiss from Dylan, and that she knows about the twin brother of Brittany's father, and about maybe not being the dad and all like that. We know Brittany's secret, her and Kelvin, that went all the way, and they in a whole relationship now. Um, Dalen's secret of the kiss to Amber. But let me ask y'all something with that kiss that happened. Dalen caught Amber in a very vulnerable spot at that time. It's like any comfort would have been good to Amber at that time. Miss Pam say Brittany is Shayla too. She is, because with it, both of them kind of like, because Brittany can sit in your face and lie with a straight face. She don't blink. She don't. That's dangerous. Anybody that can sit in your face and not even think. I mean, her lies be rapid fire. She come rapid fire with the lies. I mean, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? With a straight face and still stringing Dalen on. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Dalen when he finds out. Hey, Alexis. Good evening. Miss Alexis says, I can't wait for somebody with Kevin. Listen, Kelvin, and then Brittany lied to Kelvin that she told Amber that they're together. She did not. She's stringing Dalen along. And you know what I thought about the date? Y'all saw the video where Dalen took the petite Louis and traded it in and got her a bigger one. And then she went on the little date with Kelvin, and Kelvin asked, "Where's the purse?" He was so insistent about getting the purse. I would love if they play that out, that Kelvin and Dalen playing that like that. Like, hey, Miss Muriel, how you doing? Yeah, I hope the writers would consider playing it out that Dalen and Calvin was in cahoots with that purse and drive Brittany crazy, because he was insistent. Oh, baby, go get your purse. Oh, look at you with your fine self. Get your purse. Get that purse I bought you. Get that. She, oh, no, because she know Dalen got the purse. Dalen got the purse. If they play that out like that, it'll be a good cook, because her come up and need to come quick. They don't need to drag that one out. They really don't need to drag that out between them. Now, the situation with Anthony saying he's going to be at PRE's permanently, we kind of touched on it a little bit. Shayla is not going to let go that easily. She is really not going to let go that easily of Anthony. She's going to be over PRE house all of the time. All the time. And I don't know, PRE so passive, she may like go for it. She may move it. And where's Miss Angelina? She been missing in action. And let me bring up something else about Shayla. I see a lot of people saying real life, that's a saying, art imitates life imitates art, whichever one way you want to put it, for what it fits, and about Shayla's arrest. I didn't want to get too into it, because when it first came out, when news first came come out, you don't know if it's here, there, or everywhere. So a lot of people were questioning, was it true? Was it true? I tried to dig a little deeper on it, but come to find out it was true. Now they're saying because what happened with the young man Angel when he got into his situation, they totally xed him out of the Country Wayne Skit Network. I don't believe they're gonna let Shayla go. That's just my opinion. What's y'all thought on that? Because I see a lot of comments where people are saying she was arrested. Maybe they're gonna take her out of the skits and stuff like that. Shayla bring in too many views. Let's just be honest. Shayla bring in so many views. I look at the numbers and people I don't know if they were to work out this storyline where Anthony and Amber get back together and Shayla totally disappear, I get them numbers are gonna plummet. And they numbers is their money. So I truly do not believe at this time they're gonna let if they I've been wrong. I tell y'all all the time, I've been wrong. I stand to be corrected. I don't think they're gonna let um Shayla go. I don't think so. What y'all think? I don't think they will. She bringing in too many numbers, too many views. So I don't think that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Now, attorney Natasha made a comment because it was a lot of noise making on what should happen with the name change of baby Kai, that a DNA must be taken. Attorney Natasha, on her video with Roe, when Roe was speaking, asked her the question in regards to the paternity and what Anthony going through. Attorney Natasha said, "Hey, if Arby is not the baby's father, and Anthony is the baby's father, they don't have to take a paternity test. It has to go through the course period because it's a legal binding document. But how Natasha said that a DNA doesn't have to come into play because I guess they're going to use that fraudulent DNA test to say Anthony is the baby. Now, if later on down the line they figure out that that's fraudulent, it's going to be something to pay. Somebody going down, Angelina and Shayla. Hi, Miss Pamela said, how would they do that? Maybe she would play the skits from. Hey, they could. They use that jail scene. Now who Amber done served some time. Who else had went to jail? Mike done served some time. They done showed the jail thing. Yeah, that's a good idea, Miss Pam. Go show her from the jail cell. Because listen, just like I said now, if they submit that fraudulent DNA test saying Anthony is Kai's father, and it comes back later that they find out that that's a fake test, somebody gonna have to pay some jail time. For real. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that, Miss Pam. Yeah, she could go to jail. Put her on an orange suit. They had Amber on one. Amber had to go. I don't understand. And what happened to Daddy Brody and Miss Pam over there with Angelina? What happened to that? Because why didn't Miss Pam, Brody's girlfriend, press charges on Angelina? Just because he said so? Ooh, Milva, I said the same thing. Boy, y'all told me up in them comments when I said Zeus is baby Kai daddy. I only said it because they look alike. Don't hold me to that. I only said it because they look alike. But let me ask y'all, somebody keep bringing up another man's name. It starts with an R. I don't know if they say Rodney or Roger. Y'all have to bring me back to that because I don't remember him. I don't remember him. And I don't remember him. Who remembers about this Roger Rodney guy that they are actually saying is Kai's father? It's like a whole nother guy in the mix. I don't know him, y'all. I don't know that guy. That's who a lot of people saying is Kai's dad. So it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. But does he look Milva, Miss Milva? That baby Kai look just like Zeus. The eyes, everything. That and that. Ooh, everything. As soon as we start saying that, Zeus done disappeared again. Zeus is gone. Zeus say, y'all ain't putting this baby on me. Mm-mm. They can write it in any kind of way they want to. They can write it in where they cross paths and everything. She met this guy at the grocery store that he walked up on and was talking to. I don't know what all that was about. They have a lot of loose ends and a lot of storylines that are just crazy. Who else? Ro. Let's bring Ro in the mix. I thought about this too, y'all. I thought about how strategically Ro sat down when her and Anthony was sitting down after their workout to mention Malachi has moved out. Like, what are you giving him the open door? You giving him the open door, Ro? What you say, Miss Alexis? Amber needs to focus on getting that bag, period, and point blank. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. I agree. I agree. All right. Miss Milva says he do right. Oh yes, he do. Now they can play that real good if they decided to. Miss Muriel said, "Oh, that's his name. That's right, Reggie." She said they don't look alike. Okay, all right, Miss Muriel. Thank you. His name is Reggie. Reggie is who, Miss Muriel? Reggie is whose friend? I mean, how does Reggie play in the mix of everything? I don't remember him. I really don't. And Miss Muriel say it's Reggie and Reggie don't. They don't look alike. They don't look alike. And he showed up. They and Shayla be pushing that in Anthony's head. Anthony wants that. I think Anthony feels because he has accomplished so much in life that having a family it would be his most ultimate accomplishment. So remember the girl, the stripper girl who said when he was dating Ro and came and told him that she was pregnant and how he took that on and was taking care of her and giving her money on top of money and threw Ro in the back seat when she said, oh my goodness, he wanted a baby so bad. So he wanted a child so bad. And I don't get what that is. I mean, I love to get backstories on characters on why they move like they move. That's just me, y'all. I'm not a therapist or none of that. I'm not a psychotherapist. I just like to dig and know why they do what they do, why they act. Oh, Miss Pam say Reggie Anthony friend or the guy that met Mike. Oh, it was some guy that Shayla introduced, but she was already pregnant then. She was already pregnant then, right, with Mike. So it couldn't be Reggie's. It was some guy that Shayla introduced Mike to, something about in the record business or something to that effect, or whatever it was, some kind of promotion kind of thing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go back and dig that up, y'all. I'm gonna have to dig that up. And okay, Reggie is an actor, and Shayla was. Oh, she was like his. Okay, I get it. Thank you, Muriel. Thank you. So who, Miss Muriel? He was an actor, and Shayla. Oh, you. Let me ask y'all something. That you just peeked something, Miss Muriel. Now remember, Shayla introduced Mike to the actor. He was married, right? And the wife was trying to get with. Now this can play out where even though she was already pregnant, she could have still been dipping back with Mr. Reggie. Because Reggie and his wife, if I'm thinking correctly, that this is the man that Shayla introduced Mike to do acting lessons for his acting career. And the wife wanted Mike, and they was an open marriage, I guess. that that's hey, that can work. That can really work. I now remember. Now I remember. I remember now. All right. Milva says Ro want Anthony. She did tell Natasha she liked his company. I think all of them just need to be here. What is it about Mike? I mean, Anthony. It's like goodness gracious. I do believe that Anthony may need to, and y'all know what else I thought about today with Anthony. I mentioned in one of the reactions I did that why hasn't Anthony gotten a place yet? Because the place he in is in his name, so that could easily be found. But why didn't he get a place? Why he over there with Piari? Didn't he go to? Remember when Amber went to get when Anthony stood up at Rolanda's wedding, and then he ended up sleeping on Rolanda's couch, and they were spending time together. And Amber went and knocked on Rose's door and said, "Hey, boy, come on home here." And threw them divorce papers in, threw the divorce papers in Rose's house. Do y'all think Anthony was actually waiting on Amber to say, "Come home"? Like, cause he never tried to initiate getting. He a big time big bag money man. Why he ain't never go get his own place or live in a nice hotel like Rose did for a little minute? I mean, why did you really have to be in PRE house or Shayla's house? Well, your house that you got for Shayla. Why was that? Like, you could have been in your own spot for real. You got all this money. Y'all separated. So that money shouldn't be held accountable on him saying he don't want his money to show up. You separated, not living in the marital home. You have to lay your head somewhere. So that shouldn't, but you over there got a entire apartment in your name that the mistress is and the alleged baby is living in. Like, where they do that at? On Country Wayne Skit Network. That's where that's where they do it. Okay, Miss Milva say yes. He likes getting. Come on now, that's what I'm talking about. That man want his ego stroke, and I just thought about that today, Miss Milva. That he want Amber to say, "Come home," and then he got the upper hand again because it's like, well, you asked me to come back home. You wanted me back in here. You know what I'm saying? I hope Amber move on. I don't want to see Amber go backwards because I truly feel if Amber goes back, and I'm not discounting marriage. Everybody do what works for them. Everybody, because I always tell people for their household, what works for your household don't work for my household, and what works in my household possibly won't work in your household. That's your own business. Who you lay down with at night and who you chose to is your business. However, however, I feel if Amber goes backwards to Anthony, Shayla's still gonna be right there. It's gonna be. Dalen said it clearly. You back at square one. You back where we started. You back playing both of these women. And clearly, if Anthony and Amber gets back together and they don't put out there that this is not this man's child, they gonna be back. Shayla's still gonna be his side piece. She gonna be forever be the side piece. She is not gonna let Anthony go. She's not. Shayla, I don't believe so. I really don't believe she would let Anthony go. I don't think so. What y'all think? I just don't think she would. Mm-mm. I don't think she would. Now, I wouldn't even be mad. Listen, I said today, I would not be mad. Now, if she spin the block with anybody, well, Mike got Melissa. Mike got Melissa. But let's just hypothetically say, check this out, y'all. Let's hypothetically say Mike and Amber get back together and Mike have to go move in that mansion. Anthony would have a fit. Y'all hear me? If Amber and Mike get back together and get married, and Amber done won the mansion and all of that, and then Mike go live in Anthony's house. Ooh wee! Listen, that'll be a good day for me. What about y'all? What about y'all? What say Miss Milva? She wanted Amber life. Now she got it. That's right. Cause see, people think the grass is green on the other side. It's nothing but artificial turf. And I can't believe how Anthony always tell Shayla, oh, Amber didn't do this for me. I remember Amber praying constantly for this man. And when Angelina called Anthony a king, nobody never called me a Amber always called you a king, Anthony. It's like he got amnesia. Like he tried to justify him being over there. Miss Pam said Shayla will go at Mike again. You know she won't. It's true. I said in a video, I believe she wanted Amber. I'm not even kidding. She was obsessed with Amber. The minute Amber caught this girl with her wedding dress on, something should have told Amber, this girl ain't wrapped too tight. And everybody tried to tell her. Everybody tried to tell her Shayla is this, Shayla. Oh, that's my best friend. My best friend wouldn't do that to me. And now you got another best friend doing it. You have another best friend, the same best friend that told you about your other best friend. She doing the same thing. She just saying, don't have a baby, and that's not your husband. That's it to me. Betrayal when you really trust somebody and they supposed to be like your friend, somewhat like family, and you trust them, man. Now I don't know how they gonna play that out. I said with Brittany, Calvin, and Amber gonna run into each other. Whatever the case may be, however they may meet for coffee again, I don't know. He gonna bring that out. He gonna bring that out, and Calvin gonna really see how Brittany is. And now Dalen got so sprung again. He talking about marriage, talking about when we get married. Brittany playing it right into it. No, she don't even want this man. She done made a commitment to another man. Brittany is nasty work. Brittany is nasty work. I'm telling y'all. Because if you can sit there with a straight face, she did it with Tigger and Dalen. Had Dalen about to jump on the man in the middle of the mall. Oh my goodness. Too much. Yes, Miss Pam, that's how Brittany could call out. Come on now, because she too is a snake. I'm telling you, game peep game. Game peep game. And I wonder, I said, because I noticed, because Brittany and Amber are college friends, right? They met in college. That Brittany's mother always took a liking to Amber. Because when Miss Nat first came on the scene, she was like, where's my Amber? Where's my baby? Where's she at? Where's she at? And she said, oh, your baby coming. So I don't know. I guess Miss Nat felt that Brittany took so to Miss Julie that she just took Amber in as, the next best thing. Miss Milva said Amber need to stop talking so much. First Shayla, now she hasn't learned her lesson. Miss Milva, Amber has not. She's so free, and because she's so trusting, and that's so crazy. After that lesson, oh my goodness, she hasn't learned her lesson yet. And if I could throw some Bible in here, until you learn that lesson, you can't go to the blessing. You haven't learned the lesson, Amber. That's good, Miss Milva. She hasn't learned her lesson. That's what I get from that. Amber has. I wouldn't trust a bird flying in the sky after what Shayla did to Amber. If I were Amber, I wouldn't trust a bird flying. You would listen. You would have to authenticate, second authenticate, all of that. Thumbprint, password, passkey. You go and not get nothing past me. I couldn't do it. And she still do it. And somebody mentioned, where is her cousin Kay? Because when Kay first met Shayla too, Kay peaked game on Shayla. Now I don't know if Kay like that, but Kay peaked game on Shayla too. She did not like Shayla at all. They need to bring Crazy because Kay back. Amber need people because now you have. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking here. Now you have Amanda, her sister, playing in her face. That's crazy. So when she finds out about the sister Amanda done brought this man back, they mom's ex-fiance that Amanda had an affair with, He back in the picture. Then you have Brittany doing what she doing. And I heard Chase, it was a video today where Chase asked Candace how she's gonna handle the situation with Amber. With Amber. She hasn't seen her yet. That's weird. You done saw her sister a couple of times, but you haven't seen Amber, but we'll see. We shall see. Yeah, that's right, Miss Pam. That will be. That will be. It's like I couldn't. I feel bad for her. I really feel bad for Miss. Anybody want to come up and let's hear your voice? Y'all want to you are welcome to do so. This is our community, not just mine. Not just mine. Come on up. You don't have to turn on your camera. Just hear your voice. Just hear your voice. What'd you say, Milva? Mama Brenda too. She didn't like Mama Brenda came. I remember she came to Amber house and told her, watch the women around your husband. Say if somebody she felt the spirit of someone say, watch these women around your husband. And when she Amber mentioned everybody but Shayla. She mentioned everybody but Shayla. I'm like, come on now. They had Amber looking real crazy for real. They had her looking so blind, so blind. And all that she lost, had a miscarriage. She lost baby David. I mean, she lost her husband. She lost her best friend. She lost, and she's still so trusting. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have that kind of thing in me. I'm sorry. I'm by nature a skeptical person, which sometimes is at a fault because it'd be like I can be off a lot of times about people and their intentions, you know. But Amber, whoo, Miss Pamela said Amber thought she was talking to. She did. That's right. She thought she was talking about Brittany, but I guess not. She not too far off. Huh? I don't know. But she really was talking about Shayla. Miss Brenda was talking about Shayla and had to come and get her through because Amber was about to jump off the ledge when she found out. Do y'all remember when Brittany went alone to she found something on Anthony's desk when Anthony and Amber was still together, and Brittany used to always tell Amber, "Oh, he's up to something. I think he's sneaking around this, that, and the third." And she found this paper of this house, a house he had, and she went up there by herself. She went up there alone. Cause my thing is this: attorney Natasha stands on business, and if you felt that your friend husband was doing, why you went to that house alone? Even though when she went, I think she found Dale in there because when they opened the door, when Amber went and opened the door, who went with Amber that day? Amber didn't go alone. Amber didn't go alone. I forgot how that went, but that was kind of shady too, Brittany. Cause I'd be like, come on, come ride with me, friend, and took her right there to him. But when Amber opened the door, they made it seem like it was gonna be maybe Shayla in there, but it was Brittany. I don't know. It was that was kind of weird too. That was kind of weird, but I think Dalen was there. I don't know. Oh, absolutely. You are right. Her and Shayla was still good friends at the time. Shayla and Brittany always clashed. They always bumped heads all the time. They always bumped heads. Weird, 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 weird. Weird relationships, friendships that like I don't know. They have a small circle of people they cross over with one another. Getting off them for a minute. What do y'all think about this Erica, Lawrence, and Nina storyline? What about that crew? Erica is always crashing out. Always crashing out. Yes, Miss Milva, you right. Shayla, it's everything coming back to me now. Shayla did go with her. Shayla did go with her, and all of them ended up in the house together. Yeah, yeah. Neat Erica. Oh, Erica. Let me tell you something about DC. Sarah, Erica, Lawrence, Nina. Sarah don't let nothing get past her. Cause Erica and DC was about to cross that line. Was it today or yesterday? And Sarah popped up at that window like she popped up out that window like the down here. I mean, we call them the jump out boys, SWAT, like SWAT boy. She was like, "Woo, Erica, yeah." I'm telling y'all, I always say, Miss Milva, I think Lawrence was sent. Lawrence was sent there to get Erica for whatever reason. I don't know, but I do believe so. All right, Miss Muriel said the cabin in Tennessee. Yeah, Shayla went with Amber. That's right. That's right. I couldn't understand why Brittany didn't go. Oh yes, Sarah is an attorney. She used to work with Kendrick. She used to work with Kendrick, all that crew. Kendrick, Natasha, Sarah, all of them came in together. They worked. Yeah, you absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Yeah, Sarah don't play. DC, you can't breathe. But they almost went there today, and Sarah was right there like a ninja. Ain't going down in my presence. On the other hand, with Lawrence now, Lawrence done disappeared all of a sudden. And this girl Nina, I don't know who's gonna come up missing Lawrence or Nina, but y'all know. Let's talking about the whole brand, the Country Wayne Network brand. Yeah, Miss Pell, that girl jumped up like, "Hey, Sarah don't play, boy. Sarah go get her man too. Sarah go get her man. That's her husband now, but she go get him." And you see how quickly the storyline ended with her sister and the niece and all that kind of stuff. They have so many open ends that it don't keep your attention as much. It just have you really all over the place. I don't know. I was looking at the whole brand, the whole network, and it seems like they are getting rid of a lot of people. They haven't really been bringing new people in, and I know they tried to start a branch out in California with when the comedian cousin came in. I didn't get hooked on the California branch like I'm so invested in Atlanta. I don't too much watch that too much. Brittany went where she went. Brittany went up to the house, Miss Muriel, the cabin. I mean, oh, she said, okay. Milva say, I believe DC and Erica. I believe so. I believe so. I believe so. Erica got to stop being so vulnerable. She have to stop being so emotional. She have to. Oh my goodness. And they done. Now somebody else was telling me that, or somebody else was saying about that $2 million that may have to do with D from the West Side and his mom Angela and all them people. That's about that $2 million. Don, his father, all them people that could possibly be what it is. But Nina already confessed that she is the one with the. Do y'all think Nina is connected? Now we find out Nina is connected to Don, and then because we know she connected to J Mo. Now she from that side, so she connected to J Mo because she tried to put her son on J Mo. But if we find out she connected to Don them, where would that put Lawrence? Because you know Nina Lawrence, you know her, you have a past history with her, and I always say it was sketchy to me how Lawrence showed up on the scene out the blue and wanted to move so quickly with air. He was overbearing. He was very obsessive. He was like, I don't want DC coming to the house. How you gonna tell me what to do with my house and you ain't even my husband? You're not paying not one bill here. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. You my fiance. You gonna be my. I mean, he was moving kind of. It almost scared me because people like that be a little on that DV word. Erica needs counseling. Yeah, all of them need to do group counseling together. Erica, Amber, Ro. She need to sit down with somebody. They really do. Because Amber did mention, she told her sister, you know what they say, when you get over one man, get another man. No. That's not it. Because all you do is going to find the same man with a different name because you have a type. So you're going to get a diff the same man in character, but he just have a different name. That don't work. Miss Pam say now the $2 million that Don was after, the lady cop that helped D got. How she get the money? Oh, you got me up speed, Miss Pam. You need to come up here. You need to come up here and explain this. Explain yourself. Wait now, hold on. I missed a whole lot in this storyline. I got to go back and binge watch on this storyline. You telling me the cop lady got the money? And how did she get the money? How she got the money, Miss Pam? Is she the reason the Erica accounts are frozen? I mean, because come on with that, because neither the one staking claim to Lawrence that I want 10% of that money. I want 200K, and it's gonna stay frozen. Nina was talking a lot of noise when it came to Erica's account. All of them tied up together. This is crazy. I have to go back and look at that. I had stopped following them because after D slowed down out the streets a little bit and stuff, and the daddy came into play, it was like everything was almost out in the open. And then Miss Angela don't seem like she got that edge she had when she first came in. She don't have that little edge like she had no more. And that Raquel girl she works my nerves. She works my nerves. I can't take her at all. She really do. She works my nerves. Oh my goodness, voices. Y'all done got me up. So I have to go do some homework. I got to catch up on that storyline right there. D and all of this stuff here going on. D so busy chasing tail. That's all he do is chase tail, chase tail, chase tail. That's all he do. Cause how they have him playing, he playing the Mike role when Mike was all over the place. But Mike Hart was so broke behind Shayla. I don't know what Shayla be doing to my nephews out there, but she be getting them. But she ain't got she don't have Arby no more because Arby like I don't even want to look at you. He say I do a DocuSign, send it by email. You ain't got to even call me. Don't even call me no more. All right, Miss Milva say Diana sold Don 2 million, but Nina got Erica account frozen. But them same $2 million is what we talking about, right, Miss Milva? Those the same $2 million that's in Erica's account that her father Eric left her, and him and Don was like enemies. So it's a lot of moving parts. Y'all, speaking of Erica, what happened to Sarah, Athena? It's like they phasing people out. Athena was pregnant, she gone. They ain't not showing Sarah anymore. They not showing that. Y'all know what? In real life, Brock was on the news too. Whoever lived in Atlanta, Brock was on the news, something about using his house as a party house, saying the neighbors complaining about him and all these ordinances he breaking at his house, and said he had not had the house that long, and his noise and all the country Wayne people there in the news. All of them are in the news. Yeah, they are different. Yep, they are. They are. I enjoyed this tonight, voices. Y'all enlightened me on a lot of different things. I enjoy chatting with y'all live instead of just having to go back and read y'all comments. I enjoyed it. Next time we go live, maybe some of y'all will join me up on the stage. When I say I appreciate y'all, I truly, truly, truly do. What'd you say, Miss Pam? Diana, and she has a son. They said it Polo son, but I think it's Don. Ooh, if that ended up being Don's son and she stole the money, now Polo wants to help her get Don. Listen. Okay, thank you. I see what you're saying, Miss Milva. The million. So it's not the 2 million that Erica got from her father. This is a whole different $2 million. They should have used different denominations because they got me confused. Thank you, Miss Milva. I am so confused when it's coming to this 2 million because it seems like it's all intertwined everywhere. It's intertwined everywhere. All right, voices. I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. All right, Miss Milva. Yeah, thank you. Now I got it. Now I got it. Yo, y'all gotta bring me in sometime. Someone be getting me, they be getting me straight, y'all in the comments. They be like, no, some be respectful though, some don't. Some be like, nah, Miss Vaughn, I'm sorry you got that. And I do, because it don't take much for me to draw my own conclusion and rewrite the whole darn skit. I'm telling y'all, that's just me. I rewrite it in a heartbeat, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank you for helping me build this community. Well, we just talked skit, and I saw somebody say that, oh, this is old, but we all watch the Country Wayne Network. So when I put them up, it's just for us to commentate and react to it. That's it. It's probably already been watched. I try to keep it as current as I can, but I happen to have other things going on, so I can't always jump right on it. Like, but I be wanting to, but them ones that be real, like, hot, I'm gonna bring it to y'all as soon as I can. What other things do y'all watch? Cause I'm thinking in my mind, like I said, like some of the key players are now going that storyline with Brock, Sarah, and Athena, because Athena was just finding out about her real mom, her new family. They cut that out. They cut it. I guess it wasn't making the numbers. I don't know where they're gonna take the storyline with Brittany and Calvin being stepbrother, stepsister. And when are they gonna find out that they are opposing attorneys on both of their parents' divorce cases? When are they gonna find that out? Because that'll be good. That will be good. I appreciate you, Miss Milva. Thank you for joining me tonight. Taking out. I was only gonna do 30 minutes, but y'all start getting so good and showing and telling me stuff. I was like, I ain't want to leave. I appreciate y'all so much, and I can't be. And I'm telling y'all, I told y'all, once we really get rolling, it's gonna be some giveaways and stuff. So hey, just hang in there. We're gonna hang in there with Country Wayne. I have been following Country Wayne, Dwayne Coley, since he was this little scraggly young boy on Facebook doing that. He used to have that Thursday little dance, crazy dance he do. He started out on Facebook. I mean, you have to really give him kudos for what he has built. And he attributes his wealth and his brand all to his mom. He really does. And he should be applauded. Now, I want to say this too. I don't think I'm saying his name wrong, but okay, Pablo. Pablo, I got it. Don't worry about it. I don't worry. I got you. I got you, Miss Milva. I got you. I really do. I know that was Miss Pam. That was Miss Pam. Yeah, that was Miss Pam. I'm sorry, Miss Pam. Yeah, I got you, Miss Pam. It was nice. It was nice. A little break. I pray all is well with everyone. Hang in there. We're gonna hang in there. We listen. What the young people say. We're gonna stick beside you, Wayne. We're gonna stick beside you. He really built his brand. He built it out the mud. If anybody can say they built it out the mud, he truly can. And he employ families, and some of these people aren't real actors. Some of them are. Some of them have been on big time shows. Like we know Anthony from Sisters and other things. You understand what I'm saying? He's had some major actors come through, make cameos and all like that. But what I really wanted to say, I know a lot of times we say the writers, and I do remember him saying a few years ago, he probably has now hired a writing team, but he mostly let them kind of go on their own with the direction of the concept. I don't know if that's still true, but I mean, if that's the case, excuse me, a lot of their things should be more true to life, because a lot of times what they do does not be true to life. All right. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know, as I always say, thank you for your support. I love this community. I really do. I love us just talking skit, and we got our own reaction opinion. We don't have to agree, but y'all stuff make me look at it at a different perspective, something I didn't think of. And then y'all, but I'll be like, Now that'll work right there. That will work. That will work. So I'm gonna end it, y'all. I appreciate. Thank y'all for joining. Next time, maybe I'll have some. We'll have like a little giveaway or something because I want to show my community appreciation, and it's our community. It's our community. I truly appreciate y'all. I can't stop saying it. I really, 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 really do. I appreciate. I look forward to reading the comments and all of that kind of stuff. I do. I really look forward to it. And I'll be trying to answer and comment on everybody just to let them know, hey, I saw this. And I can't keep up now with all of them. All right, voices. And next time I need a couple of y'all to come on up so I can hear you. All right. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you for your support. I'm out.